pour enfin, le soir, on pouvait monter nos tentes.
Canadian explorer Bernard Voyer right here, getting a glimpse of some of the incredible adventures he has been on all around the world. He has climbed the highest mountains in each of the 7 continents, North Pole, South Pole. What are we seeing right there, Bernard, by the way?
Yeah, it's on my way to the South Pole in Antarctica. Skiing and headwinds all the time for more than 2 months and a half, and pulling a sled at 350 pounds, 170 kilos. But our power or our passion, we want to reach the pole. And we know that we are always been called conquerors of the useless. Why dreaming for years?
Well, your dreams have come to life in major ways. You've brought some souvenirs. South Pole, let's talk about what you need to do to prepare to go on an expedition like this.
The first thing, you have to be in love with winter. To do many other expeditions, how to know to pitch a tent and to cook and to all this, the logistics is very complicated.
So take us through what we're seeing right here and
Yes.
what you remember feeling.
Oh yeah, the feeling is because the Antarctic is not flat; it's made of waves of ice, and we have to pull our heavy sled, and it's a long journey, very long, and it's very easy, very heavy. And when we arrive at the South Pole at the Scott Amundsen scientific base, we were proud. It's only that we were happy because we've done it. We reached the exact rotating axle of the Earth. You know, there's a middle pin there to indicate the exact.
That's what we saw right there?
Yeah. So when you walk around this, you're traveling around the world. And you make 10 world tour in the first minute.
How incredible is that? Well, you didn't start with the South Pole because we have photos of the North Pole. How is that dynamic different? Because it's a constant movement on the axis.
It's a big difference. On the North Pole, we can see now, on the North Pole is sea ice, frozen. So there's not thick of ice. It's about 2 meters thick of ice. You are traveling on the ocean. In the Antarctic, you are traveling on a continent. It's an island, big like Canada and US together, with mountains and glaciers. So when you are at the North Pole, you are at 2 meters of altitude. When you're at the South Pole, you are at 2,830 meters of altitude.
Wow.
There's a big ice cap, like on Greenland. It's very different. Weather is different, the wind, everything is different to reach the North and the South Pole.
And of all of these adventures, that the things you've seen around the world, the direct impact of climate change, what have you seen over the past decade?
It's terrible. You know, I'm not 200 years old. At my expedition, when I crossed Greenland on ski, it would be impossible today. With the same starting point and ending point, it's impossible. I can't repeat this expedition today. The glaciers were melting a lot, and it would be impossible to do the same. Only 15 years ago, when I crossed Greenland on skis, it's going very, very fast, and the ice, the sea ice, is thinner, a lot thinner. In 20 years ago, it was about 2 meters and a half thick of ice on the ocean. Now it's 1 meter. So it means that with the wind, it's moving a lot, and a lot of many open sea that we can see. And the sun, the energy of the sun will cap, the ocean will cap the energy from the sun. When it's white, we call it albedo. They reflect on the white, but when it's dark, it's going there. You know why football players or baseball, they put black here and that? Because with the sun, you can see the ball because the light and the energy was going there and not in the ice.
Way,
So it's the same for sea ice. So when it's open sea, it's terrible. The ocean cap the energy and get warmer and warmer. The ocean ice, the sea ice will be thinner, and it's Terrible.
Well, it's changing what's happening around the world. You're taking these lessons in terms of an entertainment and educational piece tonight. Jules Verne Auditorium, 7:30. You'll be able to see these visuals and some live music associated with it.
With the great musicians. Yes, it's a mix about pictures, adventure, and the great music. It's fantastic.
Well, you get to experience it live for yourself. Bernard, appreciate you coming by.
Oh, see you soon on the top of the mountain.
Let's do it, right? Let's go on an adventure. You're a handshake down and all. Listen, we'll take a break.